Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today, unfortunate news, okay? I've been trying to put it off for as long as possible, but I can no longer avoid it. We are making a leg day video, bruh. No way, bruh. Like, I really didn't want to have to do it, but there's literally nothing else that we can hit right now. Like, we gotta hit legs. Like, I can't avoid it any longer. But to make it a little less boring and lame and not super cool, we're gonna actually hit some shoulders as well at the end of leg day. So we have actually something to look forward to. So we have something where we can get a super good pump and still get aesthetic videos, bruh. And yeah, so it should be a decent workout. And with that being said, we have to head on over to the vitamin shop because I'm completely out of that pre. So we need some pre so we can sip on some of that drank and mix up some of that drank. And we're going to get some of that. So without further ado, guys, let's go. All right, so with that being said, we have just left the vitamin shop. We got ourselves a fresh tub of Woke AF and also free shaker cup. We are going around the world with this one or something like that. But anyways, guys, yeah, so free shaker cup. We're about to mix up some of this pre. I really feel like I need carbs in me, so we might be making a stop at a Wawa for some Rice Krispies that are the long way. But I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyways, I'm going to mix up some of this pre. Maybe pick up a Rice Krispie or two on the way just to get some food in my stomach because I feel like I feel like my hunger gets so suppressed because I drank 2 cups because it's the weekend and I didn't have work or anything. Like, I usually wake up in the morning, whatever I eat for breakfast, blah, blah, blah. Coffee, number 1, hop on the PC, hop on Osu, click in some circles to the beat, okay, play for a couple of hours, then coffee number 2, maybe hop on Skyblock, whatever I want to do on there, or continue to play Osu and click the circles to the beat, or on some days when I have a YouTube video ready, edit up a YouTube video. But basically what I'm saying is the whole point I'm trying to get to is that I've already drank 2 cups of coffee today, which absolutely suppresses my hunger. So like, I ate a decent bit today, but like, I don't know, like, it's just like I'm not hungry, so I'm not eating frequently, and then all of a sudden, like, by the end of the day, I'm like, damn, I low-key, it's time to lift, and I have like no glycogen or anything, like nothing in my stomach, and I'm like, damn, low-key, kind of counterintuitive, but if I was trying to cut and get shredded, bro, and not bench 500 pounds, that'd be low-key a cheat code. But anyways, guys, let's head to the gym. All right, guys, so we have acquired some pre-workout carbs, but something just happened, and I got to be completely honest and vulnerable right now. I'm not going to keep this a secret from you guys. Kind of mega aura loss, bro. Mega aura loss. But, you know, there's a lesson to be learned here, okay? This, you know, how I'm really about to make this shit happen, and, you know, how I really want this shit. But I'm at a red light back there, and there's this Wawa right here. From the red light, I see a Lambo pull into this Wawa, and I was so hyped. I was like, yo, let's go, bro. I want to go see the Lambo. So sure enough, I'm like waiting for this light to turn green. I'm like, yo, let's go. All right, light turned green finally. Turn into Wawa, and I pull up past Lambo. I look at it a little bit, cool, send a picture to the homie, and you know, it was like some unk. It was an unk driving it. Well, basically, I pull into this parking spot. As you can see, we're at this parking spot, and bro, unk hopped in the Lamb, started it up, and I hear the V10 rumble. I'm like, so I want to get out, as I wanted to be like walking into the Wawa like as he's pulling away so I can like hear it and like, you know. So what I do is I pull into my parking spot, I get out, and then I realized I never put my truck in park, bro. So I just drive straight forward, and I was like, oh shit. Luckily I realized, and I jumped back in and slammed on the brake before, or like right as I like kissed the barrier things. So there was no, like, my truck didn't get damaged or anything like that, but it was just like a moment where I was like, bruh, no way. But as you can, I mean, you can't really see because I'm above them, but like, they're all fine. Nothing was like damaged or anything. It doesn't really matter, but it was still just like an aura loss moment. I was like, bruh, no way. That V10 was speaking to me, bro, and I lost my concentration. That normally doesn't happen. I don't like when things like that happen to me, but I think this time it's kind of acceptable because the intention's good, of course. I wasn't like distracted by like brain rot or something. It was that Lamb, and it was speaking to me. That V10 was rumbling. Unk was flexing. And, you know, Unk was inspiring me, bro. Unk was inspiring me, I'm gonna be quite honest. And with that being said, guys, I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's go hit freaking legs and then also shoulders. I will see you guys there. All right, guys, so we have arrived at the gym, and basically on the way here, I was low-key thinking a little bit. about how there's definitely some symbolism in that little situation that happened in the Wawa parking lot. You know, because I was low-key distracted and Myron Unk's Lambo, that actually made me lose focus on what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the whip into park, you know, and because I forgot to do that, I almost, you know, damaged my truck. And the symbolism in this, I think while it's okay to recognize and appreciate other people and their achievements, I also think you can't let that lose sight of what you have to do to achieve your goals. You know what I'm saying? Now, fortunately, there was no damage to my truck or anything. I was able to put my foot on that brake before I actually like rammed into the barrier, but it was close. I like kissed it. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I was able to snap back in. But yeah, because of Unk and his Lambo, I was Myron. I lost focus on what I had to do, bro, and I'll take full accountability there. I'll be vulnerable with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I was Myron, okay? But this applies to a lot of things, guys. Like, for example, let's say you're in the gym getting a lift in, and, you know, there's some dude in there who's, like, super jacked, right? And you're Myron, you're paying more attention to him, and because of that, that's interfering with your workout. You're not going as hard. You're not as locked in and focused and dialed in because you're focused on what that other guy is doing. So yes, it is okay to look at that guy and be like, damn, that dude's swole. I can appreciate that. I can take from that as motivation and inspiration and now strive to be like that myself. So yeah, guys, while it's okay to appreciate and recognize other people and their achievements, you can't let that make you, you know, lose sight of what you got going on. We are all absolutely gonna make it, brah. And with that being said, let's get in there and get this lift in.
They are my able soldiers, it's true. They are dedicated comrades who sacrificed themselves for my dream so that it might be real. But that does not make them friends. In my mind, a true friend never relies on another's dream. The man who would be my friend must have his own reason for living, beyond me, and he should put his heart and soul into protecting his dream. He should never hesitate to defend it, even against me. For me to call a man my friend, he must be equal to me in all respects. I feel no responsibility to those comrades who lost their lives in my service, because they chose to fight those battles, just as you chose, just as I have chosen this. But if there is one thing I can do for them, for the dead, it is to win, and keep winning until I attain my dream, a dream they clung to and risked their lives for. I can't just step over the bones of the dead in order to realize it. My dream is already smeared with blood. I don't regret, I don't feel guilty, but I'd rather sacrifice myself than watch any more innocent children die in the name of my dream.
He appears so vividly in my mind. Over and over again it swells and sinks like the waves of a tsunami. Hatred, friendship, jealousy, indignation, emptiness, love, sorrow. They all come together in a single great storm, driving a stake through my mind, holding my consciousness together. The one who cast me into this darkness. He is now my anchor. This man whose life was once in my hands. When did I fall under your control? I see you now. Radiating so brilliantly, it blinds me. Guts.
Storms blowing hundreds, even thousands of dreams apart in their wake. Dreams breathe life into men and can cage them in suffering. Men live and die by their dreams, but long after they've been abandoned, they still smolder deep in men's hearts. Some see nothing more than life and death. They are dead, for they have no dreams.
Alright guys, so with that being said, I am back home now, and pretty good lift. I did leave out some things, like I didn't film my lateral raises, and I did not film calves and hip adductors, or abductors, the closey leg. But with that being said guys, I'm going to end this video off here. I hope you did enjoy. Hit the subscribe button, and also the like button, and also the flipping comment button, guys. I will see you next time. Adios.